Being mayor of Toronto is the hardest job I've ever had, but it's also the best job I've ever had. And stepping down as mayor was one of the hardest things I've ever done. I did it because I cared deeply about my family, and as I said I would do, I've been working hard to make things better with them in light of some of the mistakes that I made. But I also did it because I care about this city, because I believe there is no more important role than public service, and that we should hold ourselves accountable to the standards we need to expect from our leaders. The Mayor of Toronto must be laser focused on what's best for the city. There cannot be distractions or doubt or division. This month, the people of Toronto have the chance to do what's best for our city. You have a chance to elect a mayor who is going to represent you, your interests, and do what's right for Toronto. I know a lot about this job and what it takes to be successful. I know how hard it is, and I understand the complexity of the challenges this city faces. I also understand the great opportunity and hope Toronto represents, and there's been far too little time spent in the campaign, in my view, discussing that and how we can make that opportunity a reality. The Mayor of Toronto cannot be polarizing or divisive. They can't be driven by party politics or represent just one group of people. It's all hands on deck for our city, and yes, that includes business and labor, not just bigger and bigger government. Mayors of Toronto can't pick fights they don't know how to win. You have to be pragmatic. You have to be able to move projects forward day by day, month by month. You have to work with other governments, no matter what party they represent. You have to be able to get City Council to work together, no matter what issue is on the table. You have to be able to bring out the best in our public service, and they're terrific, and unlock the ingenuity and resources of our private sector, which is also terrific. You have to channel all of the excellent work being done by the nonprofits and by the unions and by the community groups. You have to be this city's biggest cheerleader, its number one salesperson, and its fiercest advocate. You have to stand up and speak up and show up whenever there is any instance of racism or discrimination. You have to work with the private sector and investors who create the jobs Torontonians need. We simply can't afford to be making life more difficult for job creators. You have to be able to get things done. Other former mayors and government officials have told you they think who is best for this important job. I believe there is one candidate in this race who is best equipped to do all of those things I talked about, not just some parts and not others. That candidate is the best choice to lead this city forward and to bring it together every day, as I tried so hard to do and as you have to do. Her name is Ana Bailão. La candidate qui peut le mieux travailler avec les autres gouvernements, travailler avec le Conseil et faire avancer les choses en matière de logement, de l'emploi, de services et de taxes est Ana Bailão. Anna's story is the story of Toronto. She is who we want to be. She came here as a young woman working alongside her mother cleaning offices downtown. She knows what it's like to struggle. She pulled herself up and she's proven what she can do. She became a city councillor, a housing advocate. I made her a deputy mayor. She was appointed by me because I knew how capable she was, how much she believed in the necessity of working with others to get things done. Anna's a fighter. She's fought for housing, for families, for workers, for communities, and she will fight for everyone who comes to this city in search of hope and opportunity. Anna's a negotiator. She knows how to bring people together to get things done. She's by far the candidate best able to get a fair deal for this city because she's the one Doug Ford and Justin Trudeau don't want to fight with. They will work with Anna, and she will work with them. Anna's a leader. She's not afraid to make tough decisions. She's not afraid to stand in there when the going gets tough, and she knows how to bring out the best in people. I couldn't have asked for a better colleague in my time at City Hall. Anna earned my respect and my trust because of who she is and what she can do. She stood up to me, she changed my mind when she had to, but she also had my back, and in doing all of those things, she made me better as a mayor, and she made the city better. She will be there for you every day, working tirelessly to make this city better. Anna will get more housing built. Anna will make sure the new transit we need actually gets built, and she will see to it that we continue to improve service and reliability on the TTC. She will fix these cities' finances without making life harder for people struggling to pay their bills. How can anyone say affordability is the biggest issue and somehow big property tax increases are the answer? Ana will get a new deal for Toronto so that we can get our fair share and so that we can protect and expand frontline services. Ana will lead with courage and determination. She will seize opportunities and bring people together and pick the right fights when she has to on behalf of our city. Being the Mayor of Toronto is a difficult job, and it's an amazing job. I saw that when I was successfully negotiating for billions of dollars we received from the other governments, and I saw that when I was leading the team which saw this city through the pandemic as well as any other big city in the world. To all those who've supported me in the past, I say, as I'll say 1,000 times, thank you. Thank you for the faith that you put in me. I remain committed to always doing what's right for this city, and I was always honest with you when I fell short of that promise, which sometimes I did because I'm human. In this election, Ana Bailão is the right choice for mayor. She is the leader who can deliver on the promise of Toronto, on the promise that is Toronto. Thank you.